Hello everyone. Let's look at question number 51. Strips of zinc, iron, magnesium and copper are taken in test tubes A, B, C and D respectively. Equal amount of ferrous sulphate solution is added to these test tubes. In which of these test tubes does the chemical reaction take place and why? Write the chemical equations for the reactions taking place here. So, we have 4 test tubes. This is A, test tube B, test tube C and test tube D. So test tube A contains zinc. Okay, let's name this zinc. And here test tube B, iron, Fe, and test tube C, magnesium, Mg, and copper. Equal amount of ferrous sulphate solution is added. So zinc, FeSO4 is added to each test tube. Reaction will take place on the basis of reactivity of the elements. In the first test tube, zinc is reacting with FeSO4. Here, the reactivity of zinc is greater than iron. That is why zinc will replace iron from its compound. So, in the first test tube, we can observe reaction taking place. That is, zinc reacts with FeSO4 and zinc sulfate will be formed and also elemental iron. Okay, here zinc displaces iron because reactivity of zinc is greater than iron. This is test tube A. So, this is the reaction, and in test tube C, Mg reacts with FeSO4, and here also the reactivity of Mg is greater than reactivity of Mg is greater than iron. Hence, Mg displaces iron from its compound. That is why we can observe the formation of MgSO4 and Fe. Elemental iron will be formed in this reaction. But in the test tube B, FeSO4 is reacting with Fe, same metal. So can we observe any reaction here? No, because the metal is same. That is why we cannot observe any reaction in test tube B, and in test tube D, reactivity of copper is less than iron. That is why copper cannot displace iron from its compound, and that is why we cannot observe any reaction in test tube D. This is the reactivity order of the given elements. Magnesium has the highest reactivity. Next will be zinc and then iron, and copper will have the least reactivity among the given elements.